Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for tuning in. This video, me and Dino ventured out to Taylor's Falls on this beautiful April day. I mean, for the beginning of April, guys, it got up to the 60s today, so definitely couldn't complain about this. Dino got his VRD Carbon out for its first voyage here, so that's going to be an interesting to see how well that does. I'm sure it'll perform well. So it's Dino with his VRD Carbon and of course his Ripper. And then I'll have my scx10 Pro, which is brand new to me, and Clampy here. Clampy is just a parts build that I had. I got the Interceptor chassis with the twin VFD trans and the long links. I put the F10 portals under it and the 2.2s that I had just because the wheels totally matched what, just the whole vibe of the truck with that beat up body on there. Kind of an old farm truck look. And it does pretty well. It's just going to be getting used to it and used to run something with 2.2s. So it's, as you can see here, I mean, it works. But we'll run it for a while and see how it is. I'm still up in the air on whether or not this is going to be like its final rendition, or I have got a set of capper axles to give us about the inch wider stance, and then run rear steer as well. So if you guys have been with the channel for a while, then you'd know like the Beetle used to be basically that. It used to be this body on capper axles front and rear, rear steer. So, and then I would just run 2.2s on it. But we'll run it for a while. This being narrow is kind of cool. It has its advantages, same with being wide.
Oh God. Man
so
down.
We'll see how it goes. I mean, this thing's fun. I'm having a blast with it. It's definitely got its place in the fleet, so it'll be sticking around for a while. Got the scale accessories back here in the bed. We're cruising along here and found myself a crack that I thought the 2.2s would span a little better than they did, but they definitely didn't. It took a little finessing back and forth here, but we were able to get her. You can see it's not as small of a crack I thought it was going to be. Luckily, we were able to just burst it across and not even struggle with the rear. This is I think I'm running a 9-tooth on the motor, so not a lot of high speed, but she got that low end. I ran into these guys, some fairly well built rigs. Not exactly sure what's all done to him. I think he's on capper axles. Definitely got some belly clearance there. But he's working it back and forth on this awesome line you guys have seen before here on the channel. Doing it with the Capra. Tried it with the Pro and just didn't have much luck with that today. Again, it was my first time out with the Pro, so I see a lot of not stellar performance out of me with it, but it's all getting used to the rig and getting it dialed to how I want it. And most of all, guys, it's all about having fun. So we got Clampy here. I'm trying to spice things up here, some different views and stuff, but this didn't go like that. So But like I said, guys, it's all about getting out and having fun. And me and Dino definitely did that today. A little bit of undercarriage action. This would definitely be a insert Jessica Simpson from Dukes of Hazzard. Something bounced up into my undercarriage.
Not very.
So yeah, here's the scx10 Pro, guys. Running that rock hard body thing is sexy. They did a great job on it. Running the Baja Pros, as you guys know, I've been a super fan of the Baja Pro X's for a long time. This trip out really kind of showed me some things where they're kind of lacking. They definitely have their place, and I would probably always definitely have some. But in the more performance-oriented crawling, we'll say, they just didn't do it for me. With this rig, you guys know I crawl the Capra with the Baja Pro X's, and on 2.2s with the 485 stretched on them, and you know I do a lot of stuff with that, and that thing does well. But on this rig, it wasn't the jam. So I ended up picking up some trenchers on the way home from this outing to try, to give me something more of a performance-oriented tire. Something that's gonna be less chunky. You'll see here in some of the video later on and stuff where I'm slow speed crawling and it's kind of just hopping almost, where it's basically just losing traction between the lugs. So we got Dino here. Again, this is his first time out with his VRD carbon. This thing is dialed. I know he went home and did some shock tuning and stuff like that. He wasn't happy with how soft the shocks were stock from Vanquish, which he had said before when he had his first VRD carbon, when they first came out, that he ended up getting rid of. And so he went home, I know, and did some shock tuning, and then went out the next day and was happy with his results. So he's got that rock crawler wave there as he just pivots it around like a boss.
Hardline killer.
Yeah, and Dino's real good at picking lines and getting them to stick.
I think I like it. Although that's the one my rock tires would do too.
Yeah. I could probably do it if I try it again.
You just gotta watch what everything's doing.
Well, it's, while you're sitting here doing this. And
right.
Yeah, and also, for me, guys, the whole time, I'm 99.9% of the time, I'm filming and driving filming with one hand and driving with the other. So most of the stuff you see me do, I'm filming while I'm driving it, even the hard lines here. So,
it's a fun one.
That definitely does, could play into effect, being able to, get all the lines. But again, it's just taking the time, getting used to the rigs. The Pro here does definitely need some shock tuning. Reach out to one of my friends and have them help me with that, because that's something that I don't know anything about, other than I'm not capable of doing it by myself. I mean, I'm sure if I watch some videos I could probably figure it out, but so I'm gonna get some help with that, just because I would like it to be successful. Otherwise, I'd get frustrated. So here's Dino showing me how it should be done with the Pro. The concentration on his face. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, I mean, it's stuck. The inserts are holding us there. You know, guys, if you need inserts, definitely check out Flub RC. I mean, the side hilling abilities. You watch me and Dino both just stick that wall completely sideways. As you can see, it's not, you know, it's pretty dang steep. So I would definitely recommend you guys check out flubrc.com for all your tire insert needs. But yeah, that's how I should have done it. Driver mod was weak there.
Are those ruptures?
Yep. It's not the right tire.
So yeah, you can see it kind of just hopping there. You know, so we're swap out to some trenchers and try those. So of course Dino ran out of battery there. Dude runs like 350s, you know, for battery sizes, so he's got no battery weight in there at all, which is nice. And somehow he can milk a 350 as long as takes me to run a 2200.
It's gonna be possible.
Drop there. I was trying to do a nice transition over to the right there, but I decided to park over here. Or the car decided to park me over here. Let's go with that. So, you know, creeping and crawling up over the rocks here, and we're over here at the other side now. Found us the hard line. We call this one of the Tim lines because it's not easy at all. As you can see here, Dino walking right up it, but took him a couple minutes to do.
This guy.
I think that's only his third or fourth time making that line. So you'll see. Trying it with the Pro. But just can't stick it. But we can make that happen.
Yeah, but I couldn't get it.
Another one I've done with my Pro.
So we'll reset and
Which for the longest time we thought it was impossible.
try it again. As you can see here, you got to get pretty kittywampus to get on that line. And for me, it just wasn't happening there today. So this is a cool little area we don't get to often. A lot of time when you get out here to Taylor's Falls, you kind of just get stuck if you're going with a group up in the main areas. So it's kind of cool to venture off and check out the other sections or other areas that you don't really ever get to. So that's kind of what we did. Checked out some different zones and tried some different lines. For both of us on this day, it was just about getting used to the new rigs for both of us, so which I think we did a good job. Again, I need to do some shock tuning on this for sure. I did end up doing the low C mini T springs, So we're going to try that too, but I do need some shock help, so... But, as always, guys, I do definitely appreciate you tuning in, checking us out. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Got us crawling up this with the old rock crawler wave. What up? Working our way through it so we don't flip over. Making it out the top. So, that's definitely a successful climb right there.
James doesn't know what this...
And this is an area we've never really climbed at all. So again, guys, we were just tooling around, trying different things, and this was a line that we thought kind of looked like a line, but ended up finding out that, as we'll see here, that wasn't
I had no
a line.
plan to make it this far.
you know, wasn't planning on making it this far.
And now he did.
This might be something that I could do with Clampy, just because it's on 2.2s and the tire size, you know, might make enough of a difference. But that'll be something we'll try for another day. And it got windy up on top of this rock form. This is like right on the corner of the river. And yeah, the river whipping, or the wind whipping off the river right up on over the top of this rock was gnarly. Yeah, I totally just bypassed that whole tree section. I knew that Dino hadn't made it. I wasn't gonna make it, so. But creeping along here, guys, up on top of this rock section, which is super cool. On the backside, there was some sweet little mini spot that one of these days we're gonna have to crawl when it's not so windy. I felt like we might honestly get blown off the side of the cliff. I did get down for some pictures, but other than that, I wouldn't want to try to crawl over there. So, as always, guys, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate each and every one of you for checking out the channel. I know I'm a small channel and just getting into this hobby. I've only been doing it for about a year now, so trying to bring us some killer content and get out and just have fun and adventure and share it with you guys. So I appreciate it. Until next time, guys, make sure to get out and have your own adventures. Let me know what you guys liked in the comments. Thanks.